Hello everyone. We're going to give you guys a second to get logged on. I'm going to find us over on the business page and share this so that we can, so that more crafty friends can find us. If you're not part of my private Facebook group, we have a creative group, Creating with Celine, and there's lots of people that share over there. So I'm going to go share this over there. Hello. I see someone joined us, but I can't see who yet. Let's see. Let's see if I can open this up. I need a better system so that I can look at you guys and see the computer at the same time, so you don't get the side profile, but whatever. You get the nose updates. All right, I can see you, I think. I can see your comments. Hopefully you'll comment and let me know that you're there. Okay. So it was quite a busy week. We got the quarterly out. Hi, Leslie. We got Stamp Out Breast Cancer underway. I know we're a little late. Usually we do it in October, and we did start it in October. But with the crazy world that we're living in right now, it took us a little bit more time to reinvent ourselves. And isn't that what we do right now? We just pick up and keep going. So I checked a few minutes ago. We're up over $5,600 raised. And a little story for you. My daughter Alexis is gonna try and do a dress down day at school to raise some more money. Now, normally her part of the fundraiser is the big long raffle table, and it pulls in about half of what we raise because we have like 100 raffle items, and she may actually raise as much, I don't know, but it's looking like she might raise some decent money for the charity just on her idea. And I'll tell you what, she's going to be 16 this month. And at 16 years old, the fact that she can come in and raise a couple $1,000s, we'll see. But I'm gonna wait and see. But just the fact that she had the idea, I am so proud of her. And it really is a team effort. Hey, Sharon. Really is a team effort. There were so many people that donated. They contributed their time, their talent. There are people who did project sheets for this fundraiser that have never done a project sheet. So they had to learn, photography and how to brighten up their pictures, and they had to learn Word in some cases and step out of their comfort zones. And that in itself was really cool, but the projects are amazing. This one was the one that I did, and I showed it last week on the live. And part of the template that you get with your donation, at least $25, and we'll send you a thank you with the 22 project sheets. But the template to make this cup from last week's video is part of that project sheet share. So I made a template from scratch, and I did it in Photoshop. And and now that the template is done, I can trace it onto any 12 by 12 paper and cover the coffee cups from Stampin' Up! And decorate them. I could imagine 100 ways to use this. So shout out to all of you that contributed in any way. If you did a project sheet, if you, Mary, she took every project sheet and reformatted the pictures. I cleaned them up if they needed to be brightened or whatever. And then she did all the English. So she combined all the project sheets. It's quite a collaboration. And I'm so very lucky to work with some of the best colleagues on the planet and some of the best people. And so thank you. If you didn't do a project sheet, that's okay. If you placed, if you did a donation direct to the charity, I sent thank yous out last night, and I got some emails this morning that the email from Making Strides was blocked through their internet service provider, so it was no big deal. I just copy and pasted the link to the PDF to those folks. So if you donated to the charity and you didn't get your link, I will go in and confirm it, and I will just pop you a link. It's no problem at all to get that taken care of. Okay, so $5,600 raised so far, and we're still going. We do have till the end of the year, but I don't think we're going to keep it open that long. Might be like another week or two that we're doing the project tutorials, but I wasn't sure what to expect going into the fundraiser this year, and you guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't begin to tell you the fact that we still did okay. So thank you. I'm so used to being in person. This online stuff it's all new to me, but the fact that we were able to make it work is just outstanding. It just goes to show you how awesome crafters are. Anyway, we have a brand new set of products that went live today. And one is, and it's kind of confusing on what's available. I've already gotten some questions from customers as to what they can purchase. It's a little confusing, so I thought maybe we would take today and take any of the questions out. So there's Curvy Christmas, and I know that this is backwards. I'm going to flip the camera in a second, but this one's available by itself, and it's $21, and it is item 155364. Now, I've already made a bunch of cards with this. I did it for my team swap last month, and then I made a project sheet. I did a collaboration with a bunch of other demonstrators, and we have a product share sheet for anybody that buys one of the items. This was my card. I mailed out every single one that I made, so it looks like we're gonna have to make some more. So I pulled the stuff, and we can make one live with you guys so you can see my contribution to the project sheet thing. But for people who place orders for those through me and through my host code, and I'll put it up in the description at the end of the video, I will send you the project sheets if you buy something in the Curvy Keepstakes collection. So the second part of this is a second stamp set, and this is only available as a bundle. These are going to be in the January through June mini catalogs, and it is called Quite Curvy. And don't get nervous because I'm going to show everything. But so that you can get the bundle, or you can get the Christmas stamp set. So those are two items. Or you can get them all together, plus they'll give you a pack of paper. And the paper is gorgeous. It's called Classic Christmas. And so all together, it's a $70 order. This is $21, and the bundle is $41.25. Ha! It's like I went to school and I got schooled right there. Okay. So I'm gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna show you the bundles, and then I did a swap with a bunch of friends. So I haven't opened any of the projects yet. I thought that maybe we could open the projects together and you could see a bunch of samples with this suite. Now, keep in mind, this is every card that I got in the mail this week, so some of them might not be from my swap, but we're just gonna open them. So I'm gonna flip the camera here. Okay. You can see my drawers were open. Okay, so I printed off the sales flyer because even I was a little confused. But sorry that the camera's shaking. It'll stop in a second. So this one is available by itself, and it's $21, and it's the Curvy Christmas. And we're gonna focus in on just one stamp in just a little bit. I love that stamp. And then there's a bundle called Quite Curvy. And like I said, I have project sheets on these. And this is the one that's $41.25, but it also coordinates with the Christmas one. And then if you decide that you want them both, there's like a super bundle, and it includes a pack of 6x6 designer series paper. This is in Cherry Cobbler, Sahara Sand, and Shaded Spruce, Whisper White. And it's got like a bunch of really cool patterns that could be used for Christmas or even winter. Some of them are just, These remind me of, speaking of coffee cups, you know, the Starbucks cup this time of year. I'm not addicted to Starbucks or anything. All right, so we got that. So I thought we might jump in. These are the first 2 cards I made. And I thought, how fun to just take it down to legit 2 pieces of paper. This one's so simple, but then that one has just a little bit of designer paper and a mat added. Really simple. And of course, I had to wink Estella the trees a bit. I don't know if you're catching. Oh, yeah, there's the sparkle. And then I added just a little star on top of one of the trees. And then this one is a 1 3/4 inch square. And I put a little ribbon, and then I cut out the present, or the bow from the top to make a present. How's that? And just stamped a simple Merry Christmas. So simple, easy to recreate, and again, wink Estella the heck out of it. I almost said it the other way. What we say in the stamp room when no one's around, you know. All right. So this first card, and I know that this one is from the swap, came from my good friend Julie Davidson. Total rock star. I love her stuff. Oh, so this one comes out of the main bundle, the Made with Love Just for You. And she did the heart punch, the 2 heart punches, and layered them up. And don't mind, you'll hear all sorts of stuff in the background. It's my family coming in from school. And she also cut out this spray of flowers and laid it down right over the top. Okay, so that's Julie Davidson. Okay, this one is another good friend, Kim Peck. I love Swap Day, don't you? Whoop, whoop. Let's see. If you ever get a Christmas card in the mail from me, know that I'm going to mail it like Kim did. She mailed it inside out. And somebody's like, Celine, did you know that you sent your card inside out? I'm like, yeah, it made it to you, and the embellishments are all still in one piece, are they not? Oh my goodness. I don't know where those came from. I'm going to have to look that up. Are they in here? No, because these are birds. Wow. So she used the dies with the dots to cut these hills. And oh my goodness, I'm going to have to figure out where that came from. Kim, you're a rock star. And then she Wink Estella'd the moon. See, she's my spirit twin. Okay, that was Kim Peck. And this is a thank you card. So this is not part of the swap. So I think it's a thank you card. From Robin Greger. Thank you, Robin. One of my buddies. I'm going to have to put that one to the side. Oh, Halloween card. I love it. Yay. It was probably here before Halloween, but I put everything in the pile because I didn't want to cheat or open it before I had the chance to share it. Oh, Debbie, thank you. That came from the Snow Globe stamp set, the bears. I'm going to have to go back. Wow, it's so pretty. My enablers. Okay, this one is from Kay Cogbill. Sorry if I... Oh, and look, another inside outer. Hooray for you. So Kay actually colored her rhinestones with blends to make them pink. I love it. They match my nails. I love it. So this is from the main set, the Quite Curvy bundle. Hooray for you. All right. Oh, this is from Leanne. This is not part of the swap. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to have to read that one later. Looks like a long one, but thank you, Leanne, for the beautiful card. I'm going to put that in the pile. All right, the K. My friend Kay, I call her the K. She's a rock star to me. Oh, look at how pretty this is. This is gorgeous with the light blue. I think it might be the snowflake paper. Oh my goodness. And she also used the same stuff to decorate the inside. Oh my goodness. So this one is the Christmas one. Just gorgeous. So if you use this die, and you cut it like so that the cardstock isn't 3 3/4, but it's shorter, like maybe 2 3/4. And then you cut it once, it'll be ready to cut this line open so that you can stamp your trees down the middle. What a great idea. Awesome job, Kay. Hey, Pat. Good to see you, friend. Hi, Connie. Hi, Diana from Kingston, North Carolina. Whoop, whoop. Look at this. Ugh. You know, my anniversary is coming up. And when we, this was Natalie Travis. Natalie Travis made this card. But when we were first married, I bought him one of those charms for a necklace that he had that says 1 in a million, and it broke. And it's still in my jewelry box, but it's in 2 pieces. I need to get a jeweler to fix it. But what a great job. Oh, so Natalie used both. She used the Christmas set and stamped the little star in between. And then she used the year 1 in a million. So she actually used both stamp sets that come in this bundle. Wow. It's beautiful. I love the colors. And it would be a great like anniversary card because of the colors. It's kind of masculine. Okay, Deb Schneider is on deck. I love sharing everybody's work. I'm so inspired by people. It's fun to share. Oh, look at the colors on that. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what color that is. Oh, so she has a couple things going on here. She stamped on this shape and then stamped the bird right on top. So there's the shape. And then she used another die cut. Wow. It's so simple and pretty, but that one section is so layered. It keeps your eye coming back and looking for more. And then that's blends. I have to look up, it might be cantaloupe. I gotta look up that color. It's awesome. Whew. Thank you, Deb. All right, Barb Mulligan. Aren't these great? I love swaps. Okay, Miss Barb used the Curvy Christmas stamp set. Oh, I love that. So pretty, and I love the way that the die hit it on this side. So you can see the way these dies are being used over and over again, and they're just darling, really gorgeous. That's this one again, see? Whoop. Okay, who do we have next? This is from a team member, so this is probably not part of the swap. Oh, I love it, from Betty in Sacramento. I will have to put that in my read right away pile, but thank you, Betty. And this is another thank you. Let me see. So pretty. This one is from Mary Doe. It apparently has something that needs my attention inside. All right, we got Susan Campfield. I tell you, I've always said it, and I believe it true. You always do better when you walk beside your friends. This swap is just a fantastic group of talented people. They make me happy. Oh, sorry, I should open all the envelopes and get them half open. Wow. So she used a different die from this set. Let me see if I didn't bury it on the table here. Oh, there it is. So that's this one. What a gorgeous effect, huh? My goodness. Okay, so it went this way. And it seems like everybody is kind of going towards the end of the die when they cut. Wow. And I love the little gold embellishments on the end of this one. So stunning. Jeepers. All right, that was Susan Campfield. And then next we have Tracy Jacobs. Tracy is from Indiana. Wow. And we're going back. I think everybody likes the ones with the dots. But I don't know. I'm kind of partial to this one because nobody used it, you know. The one that Susan showed. I'm digging that one too. Gorgeous. Thinking of you at Christmas. So this used the dies and then the Christmas part of that bundle. All right. The pile is getting a little bit smaller. Sandy Carlson, another super talented friend. I get so excited opening these. Hey, Debbie. Thanks for the order earlier. Got some happy mail coming to you, my friend. Hi, Laurie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the first card had the scalloped one, too? I will look. Oh, it did. Yep, Julie Davidson. Of course she picked my favorite. She's my buddy. All right. So this one is by Sandy Carlson. And you know what I love? Okay, so this ribbon was intended for Halloween, but it's silver and it's wonderful, and I can see it lasting all the way through Christmas. It is just so sweet with this. Beautiful card, Sandy. Okie doke. Next we have, I have a lot of cards today, huh? Angie Leach. Oh, these birds are so cute. Usually I'm creeped out by birds, I gotta be honest. I think I get that from my grandmother. But they stamp and then they die cut out. Isn't that sweet? And this is Winkostella. I think Winkostella cancels out my bird issues. So pretty. Thinking of you makes my day. There's so many people that I feel that way about. Okay. This I don't think is a swap, but let's try and see. Robin Bell. Oh, it's stunning. Oh. Robin Bell is not on my team, but she's on my team. She's like my third or I think she's my 4th level or 5th level down, and she's my buddy, and doesn't matter. We include her in everything. So she sent me a thank you card. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love my team. I can't wait for this week. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, Robin White. This card came from all the way from Georgia. She is part of my team. Oh, another gorgeous card. Thank you. Not part of the swap, but oh, love it. I am so happy. Okay. Thank you, Robin. I'm going to put these aside so I can read them right when I get off my live. So much love in the mail this week. Thank you, everybody. Build me up, Buttercup. And I can tell you, I am so completely energized by the way the fundraiser is going. Okay, so this one's BJ Peters. Another good buddy. Oh, I just love her work. This is nice. So she used blends and she's got this graduated color. Isn't that pretty? Wow. And then last but not least, my friend Kelly Atchison. She made this one. So same idea. You cut the paper and then you can stamp in between. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Well, I have just a little bit of card loot, huh? So there's 2 different kinds of swaps. There's a swap where you get cards in the mail, and then there's a swap that you write a tutorial, and so does everybody else. And then when people place orders, you can send out the tutorial as a gift. And that's what I am doing this week with the Curvy Christmas things. So again, you can buy the Curvy Christmas stamp set by itself for $21. This quite curvy stamp set is not available without the bundle. So that these 2 items come together for $41.25, but they're not available individually. They will be in the spring, January through June catalog. So if you don't get them now because you can't break them up, don't worry about it. You'll be able to get them in January. Or if you can't wait and you're like me, you can get the whole thing, both stamp sets, the dies, the paper, and you save 10%, and it's $70 for all of it. So I printed it out so that I wouldn't mess that up. Because, you know. All right, so let's come back to this project sheet. This was my take on the Curvy Christmas. And I'm going to change up colors to match the designer paper. This designer paper that comes with the Curvy keepsakes is adorable. Check it out. Happiness, happiness. So you get the idea, right? Okay. You get 4 of each, and they're not like 4 of one kind in a row. They're collated. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this branch and mount it. And then how about a Merry Christmas? And we're going to make a really simple card, okay? So I'm going to bring in my paper cutter, and I changed from crumb cake to Sahara sand because that's the colors that they used in the designer paper. So I'm going to start by scoring my paper at 4 1/4, which is halfway from the 8 1/2 mark. If you're new to making cards, that's like card math 101. 4 1/4 is a big number. We use it all the time. So score it in half. And then I'm going to cut it in half going the other way. I'm hoping you probably didn't see that. I'm sorry. 5 1/2 going the other way. So the lighter blade is the scoring blade, but I want to cut this time. I'm going to use the darker blade. And for this paper cutter, there's some things you should know. With these blades, you don't want to dig. Our old cutter, you used to have to really push down. This particular cutter, if you want your blades to last a long time, it's just a glide. I hope that makes sense. Because if you dig with these blades, you'll run them down fast, and they don't need to be. I had one blade on this paper cutter for a couple of months. Oh, so I folded it in half because we scored first, and then we cut it in half, so we're good to go. And my paper may not have been. Did I cut that wrong? Wouldn't that be funny? I did. I cut it wrong. Huh. Only when you're live. By the way, I can't see my own video, so I don't know if I'm still live or not. I hope that I am. Alrighty. I'm just going to keep going. Hopefully I'm not talking to myself. If I am, trust me, it wouldn't have been the first time. So for the next layer, this is too funny. I'm going to go 5 by 3 3/4. So smaller than I would normally make a second layer. That was 5 and 3 3/4. Hopefully I didn't lose the internet. All right. Maybe my tech support crew will show up. So now I'm going to go smaller than 5 by 3 3/4. I'm going to go 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Now this is shimmery white cardstock. Oh, look, there's a little ding right there. So I'm going to use the other side. And this time I'm going to go 3 1/2. Okay. So this is a little smaller than I usually make a third layer. I usually make them a little bigger. I'm going to use the back of this paper. And normally I would grab a mat. You know what? I'm going to grab a mat and I'm going to see if I can see comments. I'm still good. Thank you, Lori. My computer is like, nope, you're not. That's okay. All right, so I'm bringing in a mat. These are just a Stamp and Pierce mat, and they really work good if you're working with photopolymer stamps. And just the fact that we're going to stamp this stamp so many times, when I saw this, I saw a Christmas tree. My daughter probably never wants to see this stamp again because she helped me make like 40 cards to mail out. And actually, if you placed a recent order, you may have gotten one in your package because I included a bunch of these this week. But you're just going to take the branch and start to build a tree. So it takes a minute. But consider if you were looking at a tree, like, do you ever go picking your own Christmas tree and cutting it down? We've done it for years. It's one of my favorite like Christmas things to do. But this, you can just legit build a tree. Hope I left enough room for the words. So, Merry Christmas. You know, I like the shaded spruce, but I think I need another color. So I'm going to drag in some real red. And how about some of these wonderful gems? They just went out in a recent class that I did as part of the class. And I just can't stop using them. So here we go. Merry Christmas. And you can put it like wherever it will fit. There's no right or wrong. This would be great in multiples. So if you're making a whole bunch of Christmas cards, definitely the way to go. Oh, we're up to $56.90 on that fundraiser total. Boy, I'm getting excited. Last year we raised about $10,000, and I'm just amazed we got to halfway. You know, I didn't expect just being online because we usually have that big raffle, but totally amazing. So for this, I'm just going to push the gem, whoops, right off the transfer sheet and add them randomly. And you can use whatever color you want. I'm just doing the red because it's, I need more junk. I need more sticky stuff. There we go. That's better. There we go. Now it'll stick. So that's the purpose of that. And we can even like, ooh, look, I get two there. We can change colors. Doesn't have to be all red. Come on. It's chilly out in the studio today. The weather has just started to change. We got the heat on in the house, but the studio, I don't know, my hands are freezing, so maybe it's just cold for the take your pick as well. Take your pick tool is on the struggle bus, as my daughter would say. That one doesn't feel like it had a glue dot. There we go. So we macked it out. And then, of course, I'm out of adhesive because that's what happens every time you're live, right? That's okay though. It'll give us a chance to talk. I love Seal Plus. People ask me all the time why I choose Seal Plus over Seal, and I just like the extra stick. If you have the old fast fuse containers, these will actually fit in them. But the whole reason that you want the container that we sell is because of this. It has the cover on it, so if you go to travel with it, it won't end up stuck to the inside of your bag. So I'm just gonna load this on. And there is a definite different feel to this stuff than the old stuff. The old stuff you used to like release to the side. This one you go up over the top. So that's my, in fact, I could probably move the camera to show you better if I show you, but you release over the top, take it over the top. Like my videos, we're gonna go over the top today. Whoop, whoop. All right. Ta-da! All right, so that's matted, and then just a quick another layer. So these would go together fairly quickly if you had to make multiples. And this is just using the Curvy Christmas piece of that bundle and the wonderful gems. So that one's mine here, and I'm gonna flip the camera again for a second. All right, so that that action on the adhesive, I'm gonna show you an unflattering view, so don't pay attention to me. It's the paper we're gonna look at, okay? We're gonna take the camera down to street level. And here's my paper. And with the stamp and seal, you want to come down and go, yeah, you're not even seeing it there. Hang on, I got to go back. Ooh, down further, down further. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall off the stand. It's about to. Still, you can't see. Okay, hang on. So you go down. I can't do it and hold the phone at the same time. That's horrible. All right, so that didn't work. All right, maybe if I bring it up higher. That's too funny. We'll just adjust. That's what we do. Okay, let's go this way. So we got a container. I got the paper. You're gonna hold your adhesive, and look, it's so sticky that the adhesive is sticking to the paper. It's fine. Keep it on the block, and when you release, you're gonna release over the top. So that's the motion that you want. You want the over the top. And then when you go to get the next bit of adhesive, it's going to be right there because you released it up here. You don't want to lay your glue down and go this way. You want it to release up here. That was so goofy. But what you do to try and get it across. If we were in class, I could show you just so easy, but you know, we're not, so we got to come up with new ways. But hey, Mom. Anyway, I hope that you are all having a wonderful week. I am going to be off to make some deliveries to my team in Billerica and a couple of customers in Billerica to drop off bags to them. And we're getting ready for on stage this week. We find out I got a few awards already in my email, but I don't know, anything about, if I did good or not. But I did good. I'm still in business. I did good. That's all that matters. And I get to walk right beside you guys. And thank you very much for all the support for that fundraiser. It is blown my mind. Thank you for your orders. Thank you for your support all year long. Thank you for supporting me during this big mess. And I can't wait to hug your faces and get together and stamp something together. But until then, I'll be right here every Tuesday. And I'll be online on Monday nights on Zoom. If I'm tired or not, I'll show up. And much love to all of you. And I will talk to you next week.